She came here with a job to do, and we still don't know if she has completed that task. Special Prosecutor Helen Garlick has been on the job for close to 6 months now, and still the country hungrily awaits word of her findings into possible criminal activity by former elected parliamentarians. At a press briefing on Wednesday, February 4th, Governor His Excellency Gordon Wetherell said funding for the probe has been approved.
There is a lot of work going on already with the special investigation and prosecution team. It's gathering pace. Its funding is now assured, and they will be able to build up, as I say, to full capacity, and therefore, as a result of that, I think speed up the work.
His Excellency said the work that needs to be done is not a short process, and depending on the results of the investigative component being worked on now, and depending on the results of that component, there will be one or more prosecutions taking place. But who is funding the tab for the ongoing corruption probe? According to Chief Executive Mark Capes, $500,000 is allocated this month to carry the process over until April 2010.
You may have seen in the supplementary appropriation that we took to the Consultative Forum recently, we allocated $500,000 for the remainder of this financial year, because, as you may know, initially the FCO, through its overseas territories funds, has been funding the investigation while we sorted out the finances here. So we've agreed that from the 10th of February, TCI government will assume responsibility for paying.
So the TCI will be footing the bill until April, but how much is allotted after April, and how long will this go on? Capes gave a vague answer.
$500,000 was earmarked as a figure that we estimated might be the maximum for this period. Yeah. The full amount for the coming financial year will be made public in the coming presentation on the budget for 2010-2011. All the details will be in that budget, which we're working on now, and that will be next month.
Meantime, another question that was on the minds of reporters at the press briefing was whether the outcome of Garlick's report will have an effect on TCI elections due next year.
I mean, let me just say in general terms that the Special Investigation, Special Prosecuting Team will get on it with its work independently of the systemic reforms that we're trying to put in place. This is an investigative process which takes its is done according to the law, and so it's separate from the executive actions that we're taking in reform.
For WIV4 News, I'm Takara Bain.